I'm not a vampire, not an alien, I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Hi, how you doing? I am on the wrong movie. Oh, this is the wrong movie, man. This is literally the wrong movie. It should be Grace. Grace? That's a movie I should review. I still didn't do it. I have all the stuff for it. I got the looks. I got the money. Well, you know, I don't think he has any money, but so John Travolta kind of thing. Anyway, so we're here to review Killmode. Why? Because I can. Because I kind of start watching more movies. I should watch Grace. I've been having jacket for it. I got the t-shirt for it. I got the sunglasses for it. I got everything for it. Besides watch the movie. Yes, I saw lots of clips of that. I know John Travolta kind of right there. And now I got to look for it. And my hair is a little bit too long at the side. And this was like the only look. I kind of feel like I need a look. My fucking beard is gone, where I have complained about a lot. I gotta need. I need a look that looks good on my fucking look that I'm like satisfied with. So my hair kind of thing. My beard needs to grow back. Really needs to grow back. But anyway, so this is the best I could do. Again. Anyway, so we're here to talk about Killmode. It makes me think about a couple of things. First of all, here's some not spoiler review. Search, you know that game that's like Dark Souls kind of thing with a exosuit kind of thing because he cannot walk anymore. That exosuit and the swords. That's pretty much this movie. Sure, they're not overkill or villains kind of thing, but the exosuit, the swords, but kind of thing. So this is also very close to what's going on now, you know, with this virus going all the way around the world, killing people. A moment of silence for everybody that died. We gotta miss them. I mean, they're really gonna be missed. Every single one of them gonna be missed. But because there are a lot of people dying, it's not gonna be in general kind of thing. If one person dies, kind of thing, a bigger person, we all cry. If but now are 2,000, so not everybody's gonna cry. Or because this is his guy, nobody cares about this guy because his guy died. Whatever. Not the point. The point is there is a virus in Killmode, and this virus kills a lot of people, and there is no cure. We also find out there is a possibility this corporation that finds the cure, that this corporation could be the one behind the not only the cure, but also behind the whole thing in the beginning that created this virus. Resident Evil had also something, but that was zombies. This is just a virus that kills a lot of people. Just like the virus we have now. It's the corporation that's been behind this the whole time! We don't know, but what we do know is that this kind of thing begins with this guy that's rebels against the corporation, and there is this child of 12 years old kind of thing going from a mother is in the revelation kind of thing, goes to this guy that's David that's going on the outpost, and this guy is like, hey, this is how you should do it, and then the corporation shows up. The corporation is like, we are here, and every year is like, okay, I'm gonna bring you to your mother. I'm gonna bring you to my. Well, didn't work out at all, you know. He tried, you know, he tried to fight his way, kind of thing. This corporation has a helmet, kind of thing. This one guy has this not exosuit, he only gets this exo arm, kind of thing, and he kind of nails some to it. This is all he got in the first hand. But, you know, he didn't make it. He didn't make. He's the guy that nails most of them. And David finds out. David is like, okay, I'm gonna fight him. While the kid is kind of like, I cannot do this anymore. She's 12 years old. I want my mommy! Kind of thing. And we went into. She just froze up. And well, the other guy has his exosuit, the villain, and throws David on the ground. Seems he's dead. You know, he seems he's dead. And then we skip 8 years later, 7 years later, he's alive. This is also a movie from 2019, I think, 18, 19, somewhere about that. Killmode, 2020, wait, 2020, no. This cannot, no, 2019. I think it's 2019 the movie came out, or the trailer, I'm not sure. I'm not fucking sure at all. It says Killzone is 2020. That's actually a fitting movie for this time. I mean, this virus kind of thing. Sure, they're not focused that much to the virus. They focus a lot of this corporation has done it. This is the reason why everything is like that. The virus kind of thing. They have the cure. They're gonna go 8 years later. They find the cure. They're gonna be tracked somewhere. So David is like, no, I lost this girl. This girl probably died. You know, I was unconscious kind of thing, but probably died. And I don't want this kind of thing. But eventually it's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with them. And they fight away in this corporation kind of thing, trying to take the go. We find out this Black Ops is the same kind of Black Ops division kind of thing that was there 8 years ago. Because of that, we kind of have this whole kind of thing going on. This girl, well, we find out what's M8, like this whole thing, this Black Ops kind of group. Also the leader is the guy that did it 8 years ago, and this girl, and David finds this girl that was M kind of thing. We find out that's the same girl. Then David's like, I'm here, a little bit late, but I'm finally find you, kind of thing. And now that he is here, now that he's like, okay, but she has this mentally powered, and we've also find out later that's mental power, this unlimited power kind of thing that she has going on. They experimented on her because she is like the cure kind of thing. She could cure people. I think that's actually not very much explained. It's said like, oh, she's good. How is she the cure? She has powers, and she's been kind of thing. She's immune to the kind of thing, but she also gets this really weird power, and maybe that was the whole fight. Either way, she has this unlimited kind of very much power struggle kind of thing. But from her, she's being tortured. They created weapons. One of those weapons is the swords. The swords were the first step of the weapons. Electric swords kind of thing going on. It seems like it's all based from that thing. Anyway, so that's one kind of thing. Later we find out also the exosuits are maybe based on it. I think not, but there was something else. Oh, they have like hands, shoes, you know, those hands kind of thing. Gloves, that was the thing. They have hand gloves that can also mimic her power at the ending. Well, before that, they try to get away from there, try to escape with a girl. It's like, what is this where we're going? Yes, and then a whole chase happens with the car. They try to shoot them. They try to defend themselves. It's like, and she's like, they're not shooting me. They cannot shoot me because I got power. We don't know that yet, but there is a little bit like hints to that. And then the power carries off, the kind of thing. They try to defend themselves. This is like, okay, we have to defend ourselves. We have to keep on going. And the others one, the Black Ops kind of thing, they eventually crash. The whole fight happened. And there's also like they start in a helicopter. The boss of this, he doesn't like failure. He's like, you failed. Out the window. Out the helicopter. Yeah, dead. It's like, anybody else want to question me? No? Good. So they're gonna go there. They go all the way. They fight, kind of thing. There's also a point that there was this girl at this wheel, and then somehow the guy's at the wheel that gets around. It's like, did I not? That I'm confused. Did I see something, or did you guys like? Oh, we forgot the roles were switched. Whatever. Anyway, so Now that happened. Now that this happened, we have to go all the way. And after this, after not some more fight, there is the exosuit kind of thing. The bad guy tries to get the exosuit, but David's like, nope, I can do the exosuit. The girl that has the powers didn't use her powers yet. She has lots of, seems like very defensive power. That's like she can do this only if she gets attacked. Her powers kind of has the defense field kind of going on. It seems like in the, at the ending kind of thing, it's only defensive. Only when she gets attacked, she can do this kind of thing. Anyway, so the exosuit kind of thing, the two like David versus the guy that's like, hey, we meet again, we're gonna fight. They keep on fighting, but then they both get exosuits, grind fight. The camera is a little shaky, that I really hate about it. And I felt like really gets, and that's a half-hour long kind of thing. The final kind of fight is a half hour. You see some others fights kind of thing. You see kind of thing. They try to fight. You see more that she got tortured and everything. But that fighting is I have no problem with the fighting. Is the camera, and that's a moment that I really hate about. That gets, if you see this in theaters, it's gonna be making you very ill, because it's like shaking and shaking. The camera's like, why does you shake? Why you gotta shake, shake, shake? Don't shake it. Don't shake it. Kind of thing. Just keep the fucking time. It's like when I make a fucking movie. When I cannot do this. I'm like, yeah, let's do this kind of thing. I cannot do this. I always shake if I try to keep on doing it. It's like if I fucking have the hands of the camera. It's like, it's not a good idea to give me the camera in my hands. In one hand. It's not gonna work out. I need two hands, steady kind of thing, or else I'm like, okay, I'm shaking all around. That's not good. That's not good for any movie, because this really got me out of the movie experience kind of thing. And the whole thing is not fighting. Eventually, he kind of dies. David dies, and that of course sets off. There is this girl that's kind of fighting the other girl. Kind of thing, but eventually she kind of dies. Like, I'm not gonna let her go. That David shows up, gets him off. Then the other guy shows up, kills David. Now David is dead. David is a dead man. He's a dead man walking. Well, he's not walking anymore. He's not gonna walk anywhere very soon because he's dead. That pisses her off, because David is the only relationship she knows still from the ending, and you don't know what happened before. Is she been there a couple more times with David? Did they kind of have a more close connection as a father figure for her? We don't know, because we know she has a mother, but maybe not a father, and David's maybe her father figure. We don't know that, but what we do know is that she now pissed off, and she uses her powers to obliterate the enemy, like one kind of thing. Then there is this guy of corporation like, okay, I need to report. I have no idea what happened here, but I have to kind of report. She's like, you should not do that. So he doesn't do it, because he gets all the speech of this girl that's still alive kind of thing, because of David Stephen kind of thing, all this girl, and he's like, okay, I don't do this. So they go on a run, and that's pretty much a movie. That was a movie. Did I like it? I feel like it was not the worst movie I ever saw. I feel like what really got me out of it was the shaking cam. The shaking cam really got me like, this is not an 8 out of 10 word. This is 7.5 maximum. I felt like the story was pretty good. Sure, the ending was pretty like, hey, the corporation is not down. What is Black Ops kind of thing, or unless this corporation was all based on the Black Ops kind of thing. Yeah, that could be. But either way, that the Black Ops did their own thing kind of thing. But it's like, yeah, she's the cure. She's kind of the cure. Maybe that's like, hey, she's the cure. Open-ended kind of thing. Like she's now gonna cure everybody. I don't know. It's like this ending. Yeah, the kind of the shaking cam, was not. But the rest of the story I felt was pretty nice, pretty fine. So I would give this one I'm gonna give it an 7.5. I feel like it's not overkill good, but it's still pretty nice. Still the ending that it's really shaking. give your opinions about this movie. I like that kind of thing. I felt like it's a little bit like the Storage games. That's like Dark Souls, but futuristic kind of thing. Has a feel to it that I really like. I like the swords. That was pretty good. That was pretty nice. And me without a beard, still not nice. I give it a 7 out of 5 right now. My beard without a beard, 7 out of 5. I am like, I'm always 10. With my beard, I feel like a 10. This is maybe an 8, because of my what I'm wearing and how I look right now. But otherwise, I don't look that good. I'm like a 4, a 5, a 4. Kind of thing. I have sometimes some esteem issues, but now I feel much better. An 8 out of 10. But this movie is 7 out of 5, so it's below my. Anyway, what's your thoughts about it? Hope to see you guys in the next. That was the Goblin! And I hope you enjoyed this review of Killmode. What are your thoughts about it? I feel like in 2005 this maybe be a fine movie. And the shaking cam was really what got the worst for me for this. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. And I hope to see you guys. No, did I say 2018? 2020, probably. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.